Week 3 of the NFL season kicks off tonight with the Giants and the 49ers, and if you live in a state where Pick'em is available, new users can take advantage of this special Daniel Jones line. You can add this right now to any Pick'em entry to increase your payout. Here's one that I put together for tonight's game. Fred Warner higher than 8 tackles and assists, Darren Waller lower than 3 first downs in the game, and Deebo Samuel higher than 52.5 receiving yards. If those things happen, we turn $5 into $30, and right now until October 4th, all new users, if you sign up using code POP, they're going to double your first deposit up to $500. If you just want to test the waters and start with $10, they'll give you $10 free to play with. If you want to go $200, they're going to give you a free $200 to play with. It's up to you. So head on over to underdogfantasy.com right now, and don't forget to use code POP. What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best Gridiron Guardian strategy item to be using right now in MUT 24. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you're searching on YouTube for MUT 24 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So earlier this afternoon, we dropped a video going over the entire field pass, all of the things that you can earn for free in this game right now from the GG promo, and that includes up to 486 overalls. There's also a free strategy item that you can get within the field pass early on, and it's going to boost certain GG players. So we're going to go over that fantasy pack and the strategy items that are in that and help you guys choose the best one for your style of play for your MUT team. Now, real quick, there is a glitch where you can get this right away. So if you go into your field pass, you're going to see all of the rewards, of course, and you're going to get this pack at level 4. I'm going to show you how to get that in one step. You can go to the objectives tab to see all of the things you need to do to earn XP within this field pass. But if you go over to item sets, you can get 2,000 XP for completing a hero or a champion set, and then another 1,000 XP for completing a Gridiron Guardian set. I'm going to show you a set that's neither a hero nor a champion that you can complete right now really easy, and you're going to get the 1,000 XP from this one and the 2,000 XP from this one. Go to item sets, choose Gridiron Guardians down at the bottom left, and scroll down to the 78 overall GG Gold Fantasy Pack. Completing this set is actually, as it stands right now while I'm making this video, this counts towards completing either a hero set or a champion set. Hopefully most of you have at least 376 overall or 77 overall golds in your lineup or in your possession. You go ahead and complete the set here. This is why I've been telling you guys all year to not quick sell your golds. Once you knock that out, you're going to see, look at the XP. It's going to go all the way from level 1 to level 4, which is going to unlock that free strategy item pack. Not only will you get the strategy item pack, but you're also going to get a 78 plus pack and then another 78 overall gold fantasy pack. Now, I'm doing this currently on my No Money Spent account, and if you guys were unaware, we actually have a second channel with a No Money Spent series. It's a separate account aside from the one that I actually spend money on, and I go through each and everything that I do to build this team as far as making coins, earning free cards, opening up free packs, you name it, you can find it on that channel. So go show that channel some love down below in the comment section as a pinned comment. We're going to link you to the channel. Let's open up the free packs that we've earned from this XP glitch. We'll start out with the 78 plus pack. I don't really expect much aside from a 78 overall card, and that's what we got. If we would have got something better, that would have been a W, but of course we didn't. The 78 overall gold fantasy pack doesn't have any groundbreaking players in it, so pick which whenever you want. If you happen to rock a theme team of one of these players, that obviously would be the move. For me, I went with Tyler Steen because I run an Eagles theme team. You can also kind of keep in mind that some of these cards could eventually go up in price based off of popular theme teams. Right now, the Steelers are getting some pretty good cards. Obviously, the Eagles as well. The Dolphins have a good theme team because of Tyreek Hill and the +2 speed that he could potentially have. So if you don't know who to pick, you might want to pick a player from one of those 3 teams. Now, one other thing that I need to point out is that not only does this strategy item impact those players, but if you have a certain number of those players in your lineup at the same time, they can receive additional boosts. So for example, if you have a legitimate legs player and you have enough players, which I think is only going to require one, at tier 1, you get +1 to mid route running on all of those cards, or that card. Tier 2, I believe, is going to require 2 players, and at that point, you're going to get an extra +1 to run block footwork, and then tier 3 is going to give you a +1 to juke move. So not only are you impacting the players with the strategy items, but also by having more players from each type in your lineup, they're also going to get these additional boosts. And you can see there's M4 Scrappers, Compatriots, Boom Bros, and Gliders. All of these things are going to increase attributes on those players. So originally, and I'll use this as an example, I thought that if you took a specific strategy item, in this case Scrappers, it would only impact the attributes, the +5 to impact blocking, to catching, and to run block on Scrapper items such as Quentin Nelson or Alec Ingold, and that's actually not the case. You can see that we have that equipped along with this middle linebacker, and his chem, or his overall, has been boosted up by chem to a 79 overall, and that's because, and it doesn't really help him, but he has +5 to impact blocking, catching, and run block. Now, he's a middle linebacker, so catching might help him out, but impact blocking and run block aren't going to be beneficial to him. But I just want to show you the example here and the proof that this is what it's doing. You can see +5 to catching towards the bottom right or the middle of your screen a little bit. That's +5 up to a 62. His run block is +5 up to a 40, and his impact block is +5 up to a 76. So now, knowing that information, let's go through each item and talk about the benefits. As far as gliders go, there are a few offensive linemen, and of course, like I said, Quentin Nelson and Alec Ingold, they could benefit from the +5 run blocking. I don't think jumping is very important, and throwing the run for the most part isn't really like the best attribute to dictate whether a quarterback is good. So if you do pass the ball a lot and you're going to get some of the offensive linemen from this promo, this one would be good, but I don't think it's the best. Spin move, agility, and kick power is kind of good, because if you go and get Najee Harris, the agility and spin move are going to get boosted, and if you use Dustin Hopkins, +5 to kick power on a lower overall kicker could be pretty good. So this one isn't terrible. Also, if we get some wide receivers in part 2, or if you have AJ Brown, the agility and spin move could also be helpful there. I kind of like Boom Bros for the trenches, because +5 strength to offensive linemen could be huge. Hit power to me almost feels like an irrelevant attribute. I can't tell you how many times I've landed clean hit sticks with Cam Chancellor and Sean Taylor on players who are juking or spinning, and we've gotten no fumbles. So hit power sounds really cool, but I don't think it impacts the gameplay enough. But strength is pretty good, and trucking, again, if you got Najee Harris out there, +5 trucking could definitely make him better, along with a boosted up offensive line. Scrappers gives you the +5 to catching and the run block, so it's kind of like impacting two things at once, right? If you run the ball a lot, you're going to get good run block, but also if you want to mix in the pass game, +5 catching to AJ Brown or any of the other wide receivers, Chris Olave or other players that we might see in part 2, could be helpful, and also impact blocking is good. So I think this might be my favorite one so far. Awareness is always crucial. Break tackle is good. Again, Najee Harris catching a lot of benefits there, and release is good for man press defense, or at least going against man press defense. So this one I think low-key is pretty solid as well, because the awareness could help out your offensive line, the break tackle could help out a running back and or wide receivers, and then the same thing with release. Finally, we have M-Force, and I can't tell you how many times I've raged at the game because my defenders take terrible pursuit angles. I don't know if the +5 pursuit is going to help it out a ton, or if you're going to notice a difference, but if it does, that could be good. And then +5 tackle is helpful across the board, whether it's safeties, corners, defensive linemen, linebackers. Break sack really isn't important. So with all of that being said, I think Compatriots is probably my favorite one because of how much it's going to help out your offense between the offensive line with awareness, break tackle for running backs and wide receivers, and then release for beating press man coverage. Scrappers is probably a close second there with the impact blocking and the run block, and then the catching to all of your players. And I would say my third favorite is going to be the legitimate legs, which is agility, spin move, and kick power. Again, it's not a bad idea. If you want to wait until see what we get for part 2 as far as the players go on this promo to really make a decision out there, and if you've opened up the pack already like I did, all you have to do is back out and it'll let you go back in and eventually make a selection whenever you're ready. So there you have it. Those are the the best strategy items from the free fantasy pack in the Gridiron Guardians promo. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.